It must be hard to like do have success in the regular season and you get to the playoffs and then you lose,
you win,
and then everybody forgets about everything else and they always focus on that.
4 in a row.
Yeah, but you still have all the success prior to that. And everybody else lost too, but we only want to talk about Doc Rivers.
You lost 3 in a row.
Only one team wins. Only one team wins, and every year everyone only wants to talk about Doc Rivers.
Cause you up 3.
Up 3. Good job, Sway.
What's the record for that?
That is
how many, like
13.
No, I'm talking about how many?
13.
13 what?
There's only been 13 teams.
That's what I'm saying.
There's
So
been
do we have the
13
record
times.
for that?
There's only been 13 times that somebody was up 3-1.
No, in blue, and lost part of 4.
And he's done it 4 times. Out of the 13.
And the history of
And in the history of the game. The problem is not that you lost 3-1. It's 3-1 is rare to lose.
I think he's about 3.
Yeah, 3 out of 13.
3-3-1
It
leads.
is a rare thing that happens. A 5% of the NBA. There's 260 times this has happened, and has only been successful 13 times. You're 3 of those. So you have a 95% chance of winning, and you've lost that 3 times. That's the problem.
Isn't that bad coaching?
Is it though?
How many series has he won? How many series has he won?
Statistically, if you have a 95% chance of winning and you lost 3 times,
But how many
3 times.
series has he won though?
Let's think about it.
It's something that's so
When
rare
Steve
to
Kerr
happen.
did it, it was how amazing LeBron was. Nobody said nothing about Steve Kerr doing it in the championship.
Yeah, one time. It's 3.
You're playing LeBron.
Who's the coach of OKC when they did it?
It's Johnny
It's
Nelson.
1. We're not talking about 1. When the first time it happened in 03, nobody talked about it. But it happened again and then again. That's the problem. It's the 3 times. So if you take off Doc Rivers, it's a 3.
Langer.
Todd, this is well
Look at it.
They bumped it up 1.28%.
Which is crazy.
You had a guy playoff Pete that turned off his podcast because y'all told us.
We didn't tell him to do shit. He had no podcast.
No, but I was saying that mentality. He heard playoff Pete was struggling. He didn't get it together the whole playoff.
They just start calling him way
He
off.
missed the damn shot that hit the side of the backboard in the game 7.
Pandemic thing was
Unfortunately, playoff Pete. You had who was the other team? It was like playoff Pete Clippers. That was all.
He tried to take ownership of it.
It's too blank. That's awesome. Even 3 went to the playoffs. You can blame.
I mean, no, you can blame him, but like, give it a rest. Damn.
The execution.
Like, give it a rest. Give it a rest.
We always talk about adjustments, right? We talk about adjustments. Doc is the king of not wanting to adjust. Okay, to go down after being up with the next wave, it's weird to happen 4 times and then everybody's like, we got a chance. Even if they go up 3-1, we still can't bring it back on these people.
17.
It's crazy. I don't have anything to do with the player on the court. Everyone's like, as long as Doc coaching, we got a chance.
That series. It was the Nuggets. After the game, after game 4, it was game 4 or 4.
Wait,
That's okay. The last
series he has actually
not. But that's what the problem is. If he loses and if they won before winning games, it's fine.
So if he like never won any series, but if he lost 3 series to 7 games, still be better than blowing 3-1 leads.
Yes, because 3-1 leads. It's a 5% chance. You have a 95% chance of winning this series.
Yeah. He was dancing around the ring for 2
It was a 3 different teams.
Yeah, so it's like this person's ass and so they got 10 seconds left. Call me beat you if you have it. You 3 times. No, it's not. It's a knockdown. Knockdown is a win for the other team. So now it's 3-2. He done knocked you down. Now you're looking at the scorecard. You're like, hey man, he get another knockdown. He got some chance. And 10 seconds left. So that's about 2020. The Nuggets so 6-6-6. 6 and 5 steals. And 7. 10 points. 4 for 16 from the field. That's right from 3. So it's pressure. And senior year, he fucked up game 5, 6, and 7. Game 7, that's it. Yes, he did. The fact that he name somebody else who was on the team. From Blake Griffin. It wasn't from game 5 was Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin wasn't on the bubble. So who else stepped up in game 5 and 6 then? Because it wasn't Pete. No, game 7. No, game 5 they said. They said Bud Pete. Huh? Why was he even talking about?
He was a good one.
He said that, so they
It's positive.
PG-13. That means the kids can watch it. Yeah. It's nice. He's nice. 24 was a killer. You don't have to get us. I want that Indiana. I want that shit up ain't that on the players? You get your ass with 3 times.
Why is it
You got the job. Some people can't keep going. Some people only girl. So you can't adjust traffic. Let's do it again. No. Listen, he's telling me to go under. No. And we like, Coach, listen, he keep hitting the 3, he hit 4 in a row. So what? No, man, stop. Come on, man. And anybody in Arizona like that? Anybody in the Arizona group chat, do you have my breakdown of what I'm not?
I'm going to show you in just a few minutes how to properly track your mileage and expenses. If you're not doing it this way,
so he only lost 3 in a row, 3 with Clippers. All of them was with one with Magic, 2 with the Clippers. Magic. With T-Bag? 03. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Hold on.
They were 3-1 on the Pistons shot.
I remember that. In 2015, they were up 3-1 on the Rockets. Did he? He said, I'm finally about to get out the first round. Remember that shit? I'm finally about to get out the first round. Got a motherfucker mad. They said, all right. Let me show you that. Don't say that, man. What did I say? Let's go.
So we don't blame God for everything.
But your doctor need to stop it. What's he
Well, I can't speak on that. I was like 6.
Send him a fruit basket. That's it. That's some trouble. Listen up.
No.
You want Seattle scoring, bro. I was so happy, bro. 7th on the leaderboard. That's out. Now, if they have the message I sent, so the Arizona group chat is watching the show right now, waiting to. So I sent a message during the 3-1. During the 3-1 lead to Denver staff. And I want to see if they still have it. You sent it in the group chat? No. Was there one person in the group chat who that message? Okay. I said they knew dinner about Clippers and down. The team they lost to them. Yeah, and part of the breakdown was this. It said they have 3 guys, 4 guys who are averaging 20-something, 18 coming off the bench. So this would have been Lou Will
and Trez coming off the bench.
Yeah.
I said you got to treat them like lions, right? The faster you make the game, they all get to eat, right? They're not disciplined enough to sacrifice. So slow the game down to about 105 to 110, right? Meaning that they're going to suffer because they're not getting their numbers and they're going to try to be selfish. Court game works for a player like Jokic and Murray because now he gets to dictate the tempo. So the slower you make the game, it hurts. Look this. And you won't adjust to that and try to speed the game up. So how you win game, the next game, you win game 6 and 7. Keep that shit around anywhere from 100 to 110. Once that shit starts going to 120, 130, like, 4 points, stress, and 6 points, 2 for 10.
Yeah.
This was in the bubble.
Playoff people's fight. They were getting into it. Let's go.
Good job, Mike.
We try to pull it down. Get slowed down. Like, what's the...
We got to play the game, but man, it's just something just watching. Like, when you have 4 scores on your team, right? The slower the team plays, yeah, Luka's not that motherfucker. But that bubble was crazy.
He was going crazy.
They were down 3-1.
They came back.
They were down 3-1. 50, 42, and 6 months. Hell, yeah,
He was out of
in game 7.
There was like what 5 or 6 of them that was just in a bubble.
I didn't know one.
They had 40 games. That's where let's bring up
So that was Donovan.
He was not even in the league no more.
I'm arguing against the Clippers.
So game 7, 14, PG had 10. Transaction had 20.
Yeah, 40. They scored at 40. It was 2 scores. Got to get it.
Slow the game down.
We gonna play
Slow the game down. They slowed the game down. You guys can't eat. Fight. They killed you. All those guys were in the 100 to 110-point range. Those guys were in the 100 to 110-ish range.
I'm saying, don't give Kawhi played in a system that's hard to adjust as opposed to the slower.
You gotta know that if they're slowing the game down, I got my teammates, these motherfuckers start looking at each other.
There's only a handful of teams that can slow them down. Not many teams can play like that and still score at a high clip. Because they don't have the Jokic.
But it only worked against a team like Jokic. That's his.
So they probably won't put us like down. We face a team like that, which we don't know if we are. Yeah.
Joker had.
And they were still up 3-1, so I'm like,
We had 40. There was no slow, and it was all good.
That was just good. I just said the score just off the top. Just 16.
Thank you, sis. 16.
Clippers were
At 16, he said it was Joker. That won that game was Murray. That
I
was
said you slow the game down for you pitch to pick them apart.
Yeah, 13 assists.
It's not more than 73%. What do you think they said?
no.
No.
70%. Tommy, if Tommy is the GM, you know, if he has that original text message, you'll see what I wrote. I said this is easy. I even text one about when you're playing Utah with Donovan Mitchell. I said keep Donovan Mitchell off his left side. I said he's a 2-foot jumper. All his power comes moving left. Everything he does moves left. So if he goes right, he wants to snatch back to do his pull up, or he wants to go left. If you keep him right, he don't have the same explosion. So he's gonna somehow try to do these little underhand lays, try to spin through the passes. So just make sure everything you do, just push him right. You can take away at least half his game, which will help.
How many of them teams went to the finals got beaten? That beat, so every time they beat I remember taking it to the West Conference Finals or the
So 2020 Nuggets obviously came back 3-1. We both haven't been there. Worst championship of all time. 2015 was the Rockets. They did not go to the finals.
Yeah, he just got all smarted out. Now it's damn shit. Yeah.
And the Pistons.
Hey, we don't have to DeAndre Jordan. That just sounds like a smart move. Yeah, you have to and get them in a penalty. They're going to sub the White out and put James Harden in. And James to give it over to James Harden. He's a free throw baiter. You don't have a free throw baiter. True.
Yesterday in ceremony.
Here's how to never have to worry about money after a car accident. Listen, if you have been in a car accident in the past year, even as a passenger, you could be owed a significant cash payout. Insurance companies do not want you to know this and don't want you to find out what your accident is truly worth. So they can send you a low offer, hoping you accept it just to be done with the hassle. Within a few clicks, you can find out what your accident could actually qualify for just by clicking the link around this video. You answer 5 simple multiple choice questions, and it only takes 30 seconds and is 100% free. If you missed work or got hurt by a driver in the left.
You hear this news, what's your reaction to Dan and how indefinitely with the blood could potentially miss the rest of the entire season? It's based on, according to some doctors, the blood intersected about 3 months. Work to work, obviously, not just in the past the end of the season.
It's a tough situation. Like, how do you know when you have blood clots? Like, what is the symptoms like? That you just don't get a checkup, and that's scary. And yeah, whatever, man. It's a tough situation to be in. I know they're fighting for something right now. They made some good moves, I feel like, and have something like this happen that's like not like basketball related. It's not a sprained ankle. It's something he's probably just feeling and say, I want to get
under control. Some kind of injuries in the past, but obviously they did an examination on and discovered the blood clot. The blood thinning medication.
What's the blood clot?
Yeah, I mean, it's, especially if you're playing well, positions yourself very well in the playoffs, or getting ready for the playoffs. So, to have something like this to stop you from, continuing your career is crazy, right? It's like, what next? I know it's going through, his head, like, damn, what's next? Like, can I get, over the hump? And, this was one of those seasons where they were both playing well. The team was, they were stable. So to be out, indefinitely, it's really about the health and the rest of the, his career. So, hopefully, Dame time can, get better. Yeah. How's Wemby doing? Anybody know? Any updates? No updates, but we do know obviously out for the rest of the season. According to the Spurs, the timeline will get him back. They're optimistic he'll be ready to go by the start of next season.
Yeah.
Here we are, getting ready for this show.
Dealing with his book. I was looking over beside the couch. Mr. Cemetery Larry Cookie Monster. And many names. What's your reaction to hearing that Dame Lillard out indefinitely with the blood clot in his hand?
And here comes the assassin, Larry.
Hope to get better soon. Doing for the Bucks. The Bucks stops here.
Definitely unfortunate news for the Bucks. So let's talk about Bucks. Currently 5th in the East, half-game lead over the Pistons. Since winning the title 2021, Milwaukee has an advanced past the second round, back-to-back first-round exits. Always previous season. So, the injuries have played a humongous part in that. Giannis has been very vocal in the past. His desire to win more chips and his willingness to stay in Milwaukee with the Bucks organization on the same page. So I think he made those comments initially before they brought Dame in. Look to bring Dame to the roster, obviously first-round exits. championship aspiration for Ernie, underperforming so far this season by their standards and their expectations. And with their sideline partnership avoiding a similar fate in the previous 2 seasons. So, where do the Bucks go from here?
I mean, where the Giannis go from here? I know you get tired for Giannis. I know you. That's gonna come to a point where he's just tired of working. Like, I gotta prove, I gotta be loyal. I think you gotta get tired of being a first round exit, the second round exit since the championship. You know, things always something happening around this time. Somebody get hurt, he get hurt.
And those time he got hurt in that Heat series.
Yeah,
When they got him, was hurt against the Pacers last season. When they got him, so
it's
that was on his shoulders.
It's hard to get there, man. It's hard to get there. You gotta. Everything gotta fall in line, man. People gotta be healthy. That's one of the major, keys to winning the championship is health, really.
Health is good. So you started 2025, said clean slate with Doc Rivers. This Buck squad, no more hope. So, opened up the can a little bit yesterday with Doc's comments about going through one of these, but look at this Buck squad, especially the past few seasons. What do you think the future holds for the Milwaukee Bucks squad? Specifically Giannis.
When it comes to Giannis, I mean, he's just gonna have to make a decision. Is he gonna win one championship? Yeah, and is one championship good enough?
What would it be like to come to a game and drop $100 and all the cards right away? So we explicitly prevented that, Carlos. Now, you can't just come day one and buy as many boosters as you want to get all the cards in the game. Instead, we wanted to make it a fun journey where you're slowly experiencing new cards and earning them over time. You can speed up the process by spending money, but you can't shortcut it. You have to collect all the cards by putting in the work and playing games and earning boosters and upgrading the cards to unlock new ones. It's such a fun, fresh experience. It feels so different than any other card game.
Expensive too, life is non-stop. Between diaper changes and snack runs, we barely have time to breathe, let alone think about taxes. But we got a secret weapon that makes tax season a breeze. TurboTax is built for...
He seems like a loyal person.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's gonna really request a trade. There's gonna be a hint of shit ain't working out. Can you put me in a place where I need to be, to be successful? I think everything the Bucks has tried is just haven't worked. They got a championship. I mean, I'm pretty sure the owners is happy with that. But Giannis has to think about, his legacy moving forward and just collecting stats over there. Eventually, they're gonna start attacking your legacy just because you're not winning.
Like I said, Giannis obviously been vague about winning chips. Had recent comments. The NBA Cup said that was better than intimacy. Even though people may not take that NBA Cup championship seriously, but just to show that how much he values winning, how important it is to him to shine. Where do the Bucks go from here? It's an unfortunate situation with Dame. Looks like they're going to have a tough end of the season. Yet again, this will be the third straight since winning the chip.
I don't think it's the question. What do the Bucks do?
Yeah.
What do Giannis do? So for the Bucks, I gotta move Giannis because we got what we wanted, which is a championship in the last 50 years. So we talking about once in every 50 years, we have a real chance to get this opportunity. They got it. Holding on to a piece like Giannis, small market, detriment to him because now you're feeding him this false illusion that he has a chance to win championships. Which I think for 50 years is really an opportunity. It's going to force headaches, clashes between Dame's expectation, Middleton's expectation, Kuzma, Lopez. All these guys have expectations. Fit because that championship, because it was real. They didn't have a real championship squad. So he get rid of Drew Holiday and expect to go back there you lose all that momentum. So now you look at play for the Bucks. There wasn't no superstar that you can build around. They've done that, and look what's happened.
Starting to take some
Results behind.
Yeah, just say different.
But you look at Senator Oscar Robertson. They won the championship together. What happened after that?
So he left.
He left. We did what we were supposed to do. Now it's time to go win.
2 punches better.
Okay. So the history of the situation is move Giannis before it's too late. Move Dame before it's too late. Move Lopez before it's too late. Rebuild and start building a new core. We've been stuck in this whole thinking that you can go. This is y'all thing, and it's a small market thing. Go for Denver.
Is it
Sure, boy.
crazy to imagine
How do you feel?
a world where they could go get
So how do you feel?
Kelly?
With Giannis?
Yeah.
And keep Dame.
Yeah, I think it was somebody else. That's their world because they trying to trade.
Did you use all your info?
Huh? I'm just saying,
Did you use all your like co-pay things? I thought you said next time you go to the doctor, it's gonna be expensive, bro.
The sun, yeah, I did in the sun, I only did that shit. Still, yeah, one away. Two people that desperate trying to get in.
They're not going to meet up in Milwaukee, though. They'll meet up somewhere else.
Nah, is it so?
Still on their 2025 pick. That's all we for the Brooklyn.
Like they got
Pick swap. 2027. We're going to have the pick swap 28, 29. And they can do is this to the only place that can change their franchise a little bit. OKC. I gave you a Giannis. Give me some of those picks and some of that, and come on. The only thing that's gonna build the franchise is trying to get some of them draft picks. No free agents is gonna come there. So it's
yeah, you got to afford this one. So you got to blow up Phoenix, you got to blow up Milwaukee, you got to blow up.
I said, what is
and the Sixers. Here we go. They're talking about the Raptors and potential. I mean, just gotta be one of those two teams. Gotta be. We got mixed energy.
You got to give up pieces.
We got mixed energy. So
all the pieces are you giving up, and where you going, Brooklyn ain't got nothing, and then you got to rebuild around him. You need to insert him something that already there that you can try to win.
the Clippers?
To the Clippers, you have to give up something. You're gonna have to build something. But then it's gonna be a rebuild after that. Owners pay. But you still rebuilding because you're getting rid of the pieces that's supposed to help them.
I'm gonna have to get rid of Kawhi.
So Giannis, what, third longest tenure player in the league right now? And Steph and Draymond. We've been with the Warriors longer, obviously. It's different. Like sitting in a small city, you know,
After winning.
yeah. I mean, it's like to expect to win again is like.
It's time. He needed it.
Like money-wise, you just don't have it.
You've seen the peak of what this looks like, and there's no reason to try to continue to go to.
He just splashed too.
Yeah, exactly. Like just certain cities, you just can't. The market itself can't sustain certain amount of players. It has to make it that type of money. If this was New York's team, then yeah, I can get rid of this person, bring in 2 more superstars. It'd be fine. Because I can just hype my season tickets up. If let's just say Brunson in there and they switch Giannis for Cat. I'm about to say that. She just got to be on the channel. I should say that because the city can do it. They can have them front row motherfucker 100,000 for the year. I think they're gonna buy it. They're gonna buy the shit. So, at some point, all the greats end up in the same few cities. It's just a matter of time, right? You look across, man, the top 10. There's only 2 people, 1 person that's not in the big market. That would be Tim Duncan. Everybody else done fled to the big city. That's
over again.
Yeah, all right. What the hell, did they give up that raise for him?
I think the LeBron James of them.
No,
They keep saying that,
Stop, man. Yeah, chill, bro. Like, that's
LeBron stuff.
like, come on, man.
So you don't think? You telling me the last year Kobe
Yes.
before who didn't lose? I guess you think this is not a real thing. You know, I got LeBron for 2 more years, and I got Giannis for what?
Nothing they could have, but they loved him too much. They would never do that.
All right, that's what. All right.
Yeah, see how much they paid him his last 6 7 payment by. Like when they paid Kobe his last year.
There was no trade. I'm saying if Milwaukee say, hey, we'll give you Giannis for LeBron right now, you don't motherfucking think they're about to have. You don't think they're about to have a real conversation about that? He's about to retire anyway. Like, it's not like he's gonna sit 6 more years. He's about to retire. You don't think I'm gonna make that jump? They can make the call. I'm not even gonna tell him either. That shit I don't know. That's why. Because he has a no trade clause. So you're gonna have to get his permission.
Yeah. You don't do people like that.
You Listen, let's money at the point. Let's get honest. Let's be honest. We'll give your baby everything he needs, right? My family. Do one for the team.
So he's been able to say that Jordan? Well, that one was tripping. He ain't a kid.
He ain't fuck about that. He said it in his face. I don't care if we win again. Field goal. Sure enough.
If you don't like it, your ass is going to.
When you think about power, people don't realize Jordan said it. Field goal. He was on that Euro shoot. We saw what happened.
Easton has second, Larry Holmes.
We saw what happened in the aftermath of that.
Usually don't need a weapon.
You saw him get backed up in the last dance.
We're expecting an
The
all-out
theme song
offensive
to
display.
that Jordan shit said.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Jordan was there, he was top 5. Soon as he came in that Houston jersey. It's like, hey, you was only the shit over here. He went to the left. He should have been. It's going to Africa. Going to Africa. Move. Listen, throw it and move. Respect this guy on a whole level. So we asked the champions. We asked
Do not make those mistakes.
This is our side. And who's fault? Pacers, right? And Knicks are third, so they got to stay.
One punch could change anything when these two.
Last year, oh shit, it was. So we also asked the chat, what should the Bucks do for the chance? 34% said completely. 7% said trade Giannis. 24% said do nothing. And 15% said trade. Now, this thing got hard. You can't trade a man who just had blood off his face.
I swallowed something after a girl's ass hit my face. Now her dragon dad is forcing me to sleep with her.
So you telling me right now, in 2000, coaches are watching the Wizards. You got $100. Yeah, girl, that's why. Why do you think he was trash, though?
Why do you think that?
John.
Yeah, honestly. Honestly, I feel like most of the guys who came in 6'11", 6'10", and up had some type of
settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor game. If you are on the losing side of this fight,
So you touch the gym. The problem what is this? If you know you're lacking something,
if you don't know you're lacking something, how can you work on it? Then that's the problem. You're supposed to be told by the people who draft you what to do.
Basically, the problem is this.
This would be a mismatch. You are sorely wrong.
If you think
Johnny, did you see that?
or you think you know it, like we all been there. If somebody thinks they know everything, you're not accepting
One punch away from getting the momentum back.
You're not accepting knowledge that you think you know. That's the problem. Hey man, you need to work on your post moves and do all I'm good, don't worry about it. Okay, well, you do this.
That's 100% of the players.
No, big. He's
the center of the players.
Right? You go against the grain, but you know you're doing it on purpose.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be very close to
Let's see who can take the $10 shots. You just shoot. You get the $10 shots. That's the problem. That was his problem. His problem wasn't that he didn't have to steal. The problem is he didn't want to do nothing. It came to the point where it's like, I'm scared to try and fail. Rather just not do it and then blame something else.
So what you're doing right now is you're validating the fact that he feels the way he feels because he was good enough to do that. You're good enough to feel that way. Now, you're not good enough to feel that way because you didn't get better. But you were good enough to be number one. You were good enough to be envious of you being picked number one. You're not getting better, yes, that's on you. But to say a motherfucker not good, that's different.
No, it's not. You're not good. You were good. The problem is you were 18 good. You were
11 years in the league good.
That was
So let me translate that to the unaware plus. Right? It's a very triggering word for those who didn't reach the expectations that we put out for them. Some people don't understand that dynamic. When you have an expectation and you fall short, what trauma that does to anybody who thinks it's a joke. It's traumatizing. I know about being called a bust. I wasn't number one pick, I wasn't number 3, but I had an expectation. What's that? Injury. Me. No, it wasn't injury, it was me. I stopped me.
Thank you. That's the difference. Your meaning you stop you. It's not the problem. That's the problem there. You admit. Hey, they were picking on me, so I didn't want to be in the, like,
But you know why? You know why? Because they're still picking on him.
No,
They're still picking on
I
him.
was there when he got there.
Still,
I was there. Hey, can't hear that. I said nothing bad about you, because I know how
he can't, look, this is what I'm saying, though, yo. It's not a definitive thing. He can't say it's me when y'all still picking on me, making me feel like it's you.
But it's not that's between you admitted do and those who literally could not do.
Right. Like he could do.
He
just didn't do it.
It's easy for him to say, listen, you know what? I looked up to these dudes and they were picking on me. And as a young kid,